Okay, my number 5 is FIFA 13.
Ooh, all right.
Have you played it yet?
I haven't played it. No, I've seen it. I've not played it.
Okay, no, I've had about 3 matches, and we were at the presentation at EA the other day. I do like David Rutter. I can't remember if he presented last year, but
yeah, he's done it for the last 4 years, I think.
Oh, my memory's so shit, I can't remember. But he seems like a bit of a wild card, because the FIFA 13 presentation consisted basically of him showing a bit of footage, saying not in so many words, look how crap that is, and then showing. So that's FIFA 12 footage. And then showing FIFA 13. So he'd show something, point out that it's broken in this year's game. And I just thought, I mean, that's awesome for us to see how they're sort of fixing stuff.
Yeah.
But EA have every intention of selling FIFA 12 until FIFA 13 comes out and beyond. So I always picture someone in the background, like, tearing their hair out, like, what's he fucking saying? But yeah, I'm bloody impressed. I'm just... they're really... I mean, you've seen it, but you haven't played it, right?
That's right. So I know it's all about more incremental updates, isn't it, this year, and fixing small things which will lead to bigger changes when you actually play.
Yeah. I mean, there's so much. I mean, there's not so much, but how it works is kind of difficult to describe. I mean, it's all about one-touch control. So, you know, in the old FIFAs, a ball comes towards you, you'd all receive it the same way, and even a shitty player would sort of leap up and sort of get it on his foot and then sort of maintain control. And here that doesn't happen. It takes a million things into account, you know, where the ball's coming from, you know, all these different factors. And it's, that's one thing. They're doing tactical free kicks, which I didn't get a chance to experiment with. So there's all different things you can do when you're taking free kicks. You can sort of change the number of people that you've got in the wall, how often they jump. You can sort of do dummy shots and stuff like that. I didn't get a chance to do that. And then they've taken complete dribbling from FIFA Street.
Yes.
I didn't experiment with it. They showed us one thing, where some footage of Ronaldo, like, pensively stepping towards the defender and then sort of bolting around him.
Yeah.
Hold both triggers, let go of one. That works that works a treat.
Yeah, I had my suspicions when I was playing FIFA Street that element might end up in Big FIFA, and that's basically exactly what's happened.
Oh, I'm glad that suits me down to the ground. I love that about FIFA.
That element to put your foot on the ball, move it around. I mean, that's what happens in real football. Dribbling is about stopping and starting, you know, moving at different speeds rather than, you know, doing a million step overs and spin moves and things like that. And it seems that they've really tried to capture that this year.
Yeah, indeed. You can also maintain your position. So if you're trying to shield a defender off, you can keep your back to him when you've got the ball, or you can constantly face towards. You can make sure that you're always facing towards goal, so you don't randomly step in a direction that you don't want to move in.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's faster than FIFA 12. I was just like, fuck, this feels good. I mean, it's just so encouraging seeing, you know, when they present it, you're like, these people love what they do, and they're really grafting to make sure they deliver a really great game.
They're so passionate. Like, you can tell what you want about EA as a business and all that sort of thing, but when you speak and deal with the FIFA team, like, that's all heart. They are trying to make the best game that they can. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah, no, I was massively impressed. There's like you hold B and you can sort of pull at people's shirts. So if, like, someone's executed the perfect first touch pass, you can fucking basically make them fuck it up by pulling at them. I mean, that was a little bit unbalanced when I played it, but they're still working on it. They said, you know, it's an early build. Obviously, it's an early build, but things like that aren't quite balanced enough. It seemed like if anyone pulled on someone's shirt, the person receiving the ball, no matter who the player was, would lose possession. But that'll get ironed out, of course.
Yeah.
And it was just, I was really, really, really impressed. And it just I kept remembering. I can't remember whether it was Pro Evo 5 or 6. It was, and the jump from the previous game to that one, and I was in a rage when that came out, whenever that was, a decade ago, and I was so furious because they changed fucking nothing, absolutely nothing. I'm just like, so glad we don't live in those days anymore.
Yeah,
just they're really, really grafting to make it good, and already so grateful to see it this early, but already it's shaping up fucking great.
Yeah, I've got no doubt that this one, because I've spoken about 12 before, and eventually that game did annoy me, whereas I could see the foundations of the changes that they made, but I knew it was going to be 13 that I was going to like, because I knew the stuff that they changed they needed to work on to get it to a level where I was going to enjoy it again. But from what I've seen, 13, they've done exactly that. They basically fixed every problem that I had with 12.
Yeah, so I mean, tactical defending is no longer, if it's not an appropriate time to make a tackle, you don't just fucking blindly shove your leg out, and you'll sort of aggress them in a different way, which was really nice. I can't wait to play more, really.
Yeah, same.